Hello everybody, I'm Bazane Moonshade and welcome back to XCOM 2, part 4 at this point. I honestly, literally just started right on the tail end of my last bit, so we're still right here. This is one of the rewards that we got for completing that mission for the Resistance. And it's a new scientist, which overall research time is decreased by 33%, so the more scientists you have, it'll affect the way that your research projects get accomplished more swiftly, essentially. And I'm probably just going to dive right in. There's not much that I can do that I want right now, because I don't have more supplies, no one else died, and I still have 2 days before the guerrilla tactics school can go and be completed, and I'll show you what that's all about and kind of give you the benefits of how useful that installation is. But we're just going to go ahead and keep doing our scanning. Destroyed convoy. Oh, so that's another one of the... Obviously, like these, it's another one of the things that just pops up on the map. I'm going to go ahead and finish the recovered cargo, since honestly I can do both of those before the supply drop is done, and that'd be much more beneficial for us than trying to go and do something else. And since that one's mostly done, it just is faster. I don't know if it's actually faster, it's just how I perceive it. So we'll start the scanning.
Guerrilla Tactics
And the Guerrilla Tactics School is on, so now I'm going to go view the facility. Probably going to hear Shen or Central talk about something. No? Rock on. Alright, so the benefits of the Guerrilla Tactics School, new combat tactics. This is where you would go to increase your squad size, to give specific classes ups, so to speak. Like they can do Ranger, the Hunter's Instinct. Attacks against flanked enemies will deal an additional 3 damage, and sword attacks have 15 chance to critically hit enemies. So, little benefits to each class once you get to that point, but you also need to be a captain, or at least have a captain in that specialty before that'll unlock, much like you'll need a captain to unlock squad size 2, which would increase your overall squad per each mission to 6. I think corporal is... no, sergeant is for 5, which we should have after the next mission is done, I believe, assuming I keep using the same people. And that's one of the differences that's going to be coming out in the War of the Chosen DLC, and we'll kind of go over that when it comes out anyway. I'm sure people have already done videos discussing the differences of that. But one benefit that was amazing for this game, at least in my perspective, as opposed to its predecessor, is that you could actually train individuals to do whatever the fuck you wanted them to do. Instead of just blindly waiting for them to maybe get the proficiency you want, like say your awesome sniper that you've been working on for the entire fucking game just died. Well, now you have to throw them into battle and hope that they get that proficiency by doing... I don't know, I always used to like use my pistol throughout an entire mission with a character that I wanted to be a sniper, and it seemed to increase the chances of it actually working that way, but I don't know if that was actually true. Honestly, probably not. But so now you can just train someone. You're like, yo, you're now gonna be awesome, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn Terra into a ranger. Since I lost my other ranger, I might as well use her. I think she'll enjoy that anyway. She's another one of my crazy characters. And it'll take 5 days for her to become proficient in that. And then I'll have an additional ranger. I'm excited. Oh.
You and I both know we only had
Recovered
one other
cargo.
Sky Ranger, Commander. It's worse
Yeah,
for wear, but
one
this
Sky
team used to
Ranger.
be Big
That
Sky's
might have
pride
been
and
short-sighted, Central.
Someone's
Just
been
saying. Maybe you should have a couple.
It may be possible to
case one gets
triangulate
shot
exactly
down.
where they took off from, but it'll take some time.
I really hate Central. He's just so annoying throughout this whole mission.
Commander,
These weapons
Weapons
are
of the
unlike
hunt.
any design I have previously encountered.
Oh, this is
before.
part of the Alien Hunters
I
DLC.
could attempt further analysis.
You get a couple of different
but
types
the
of weapons,
likelihood of
like
us reverse
the
engineering
Bowcaster,
them appears low
Shadowkeeper, and
regardless.
Axe. Yeah,
Remember what Tigan said.
that's like my favorite, by
These
the way.
new weapons are one of a kind.
And you'll see the
We
axe
leave
here in a
them on
short
the
while.
battlefield, they'll
You can
be
equip it
lost
to the
to us
ranger
forever.
in lieu of it actually being on the machete.
It's dark, it's dank, and it's mostly metal.
Alright.
This ship isn't all that different
We
from
still
the
have,
old
how long
base.
for the magnetic weapons? 10 days. Alright. I realized as I do some of this that I have some odd bodily gestures, like touching my nose when I'm thinking, well, I guess my neck isn't that uncommon of people, but it just, I
Avenger
tend to do it a lot
plotting new
more when I'm
course.
actually just on about something. Velez has recovered from his wounds.
Nothing on the
He'll be happy
local
about that.
comms. Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Dead Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive
system-
signal coming from the Advent network tower.
Oh.
It's low. Sir, I think
This
you
is
wanna
one of the
see it.
first Resistance defense missions, I
Fellow
believe.
citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Yep. So, they're about to be attacked, these Resistance members that are down there. And our job is going to be to go and try and save as many as we can. And this should
Your cooperation, we
Good.
will overcome these
introduce a
radical
rather
elements
annoying
and usher in another 20 years
basis.
of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a
And
chance.
they basically mimic one of the refugees that
We
you're
can
trained
get
to
a squad
save,
ready to
and
deploy.
it's really annoying because there's only three ways that you can use to actually discover this creature. Yep, faceless. Only 3 ways to discover
Commander,
this creature,
we
and
have a
that
squad
is
ready
to
move on the Resistance Haven
one,
currently under siege by the
walk right
aliens.
next to it.
Give
It'll
the
turn into the
word and
faceless
we'll
and
move
it'll
out.
probably smack you. 2,
Setting course
have
for
a
the
specialist
Eastern
with
US
the
precinct.
battle scanner ability, which I think is the sergeant's ability, and any faceless that's in the range of the scan will be immediately unearthed. And the third way is that there is a grenade that you can throw that acts just like the battle scanner ability, except it's a grenade. Oh bloody hell, should I bring in a specialist or bring in a rookie? Rookie. I'm doing this for 2 reasons. One, it's a chance they might die. 2, I need to start getting some backup characters in the event that someone gets wounded for a long time. I am going to change the loadout of this here lady and give her the axes.
Maybe a little unwieldy,
There's
but
2
in
of
the
them.
right hands, this thing should
She gets
cut
to
down
throw one,
anything
and she also
standing
gets
in
to
your
use
way.
the other one like the machete. I could use the bolt caster on her and increase her aim. Well, let's see if Valen can use it. If he can use it, I might just give it to him. Yeah. I'm doing
May only
that so that I
provide a
can
single
increase the
shot
chance that
action,
him
but
as a
this thing
rookie will
hits hard.
actually hit something
Even an edge
in
hit
his
could
back.
potentially
The
stun
unfortunate
target.
drawback to this weapon is that it does only have 1 shot, but it also has a very decent chance to stun the enemy. So let's go ahead and get in. We'll go through this mission, and then that will probably be the end of this clip. Unless I decide to go for a lot longer, in which case I'll just splice them together in
Sky
a
Ranger deployed. In position for deployment.
appealing manner. By the way, have you ever run in an actual squad? Don't drink.
We just got word the aliens are hitting a resistance outpost with everything they've got, and our people don't stand a chance against them. We're heading in to secure the area. Eliminate all enemy contacts.
Like we already knew. Thanks, Central. So we have to rescue at least 6 civilians in order for this mission to be considered a success. And kill everyone. Should work, I think. I wonder if they're going to bring in the mutons. I hope not. Because honestly, I doubt I'll be able to handle them right now.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost.
This is not a good spot
Eliminate all
to
enemy
be.
units and protect those civilians.
They're going to be like a group of
Advent
5.
came in hot,
Probably
so
right
did
there.
we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Let's take a look.
Moving out.
Group of 2. Okay, that's not the stun lancer. Are you still? Oh, really? Fuck yeah! Kill him! Come on! Okay.
Heading to that location.
Alright, let's see if this works, yeah? Come on. Oh, I love that weapon so much. I wish, hopefully with the new DLC they'll actually make it so you can build those, but you only get one set of axes for your entire troop. It's probably because they're OP as fuck, but still.
Come get some.
Oh, please, please. Kaiser, take the shot. It's moments like this that make me love this game.
Hostiles pacified.
And moments like,
Got something over
you know,
here.
that second mission where they killed one of my favorite rangers that make me hate this game.
On the move. Overwatch.
So because the faceless are a thing, it is really unwise to run at every refugee that you see without making certain you have at least someone who can shoot that thing. Granted, you won't kill it. Absolutely not. But you will greatly increase your chances of not dying permanently if you're much more prudent in your actions. Of course, this game, if you're running around like a crazy person, as I've discussed before, you're just gonna die.
You're safe. Now get out of here.
Alright, one rescued.
Affirmative. Covering now. Position confirmed.
And quite a few civilians are gonna die in missions like this.
Affirmative. Covering now.
I know that the feeling is like, oh no, I should run as fast as I can. But quite frankly, those people, they don't, go out of their way to
Understood. Moving out.
join your resistance group if you save them. You just save them.
Overwatch.
And while it makes the mission better if you save
Moving
more,
out.
don't sacrifice your troops for people that aren't gonna, in the end, join. Still use the same tactics that you would if you were just in this as a standard engagement, except they're just shooting at other people too. Because it doesn't benefit you to die. I made that mistake several times when I first played this game, and I stopped making that mistake after. Once you lose like 2 or 3 guys and you find yourself loading game,
Move out.
One, because I really dislike games for the most part that I feel the need to reload my save because I just got absolutely shafted. Like, there's no fucking way that my characters are that bad. Why did all of them miss? That kind of thing. Like, the one guy who is on the screen as an enemy was just 3 dead, and only one of them got a chance to shoot it. Shut up, Central. Yes, I'm aware people are dying. Or did that? Did he drop items? Whoops. Had I known. I didn't see it. Womp womp.
Heading out. Moving to Overwatch.
That's also not a great idea either. Putting your guys together
I'm on it.
just because you're most likely gonna get shot at.
That's affirmative.
Or a grenade chucked at you. Mutons are bad about that. They'll always get you.
Overwatch.
Faceless. Oh. They don't usually just spawn themselves. He's probably gonna die.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Or if he doesn't move, he's not gonna die at all. There we go. Take the shot. Now Rex. Or Kaiser. That'll work too. Oh, this mission's going great. Aside from all the civilians I'm killing.
Enemies down.
Yeah, only downside to that thing.
Rock and roll.
Gotta reload.
Got it covered.
Every single time. Probably the next ability that Rex is going to get is the run and gun ability, which allows you to go into the yellow and still attack things. Yeah, resistance comms, can you get back to letting me do this fucking game, Central?
With a few makeshift repairs, these things have proven invaluable to the resistance effort.
You're safe. Now get moving.
Oh no, everyone's been dying. There's no way that... Really? Alright.
Headed there now.
Shit. It's too far away.
On the move.
In the previous game, you used to be able to just put a jetpack on your sniper, put her up into the sky, and she could just shoot for fucking days. Across the entire map, through walls and all of that. Alright. Yeah. Alicia's gonna become a frickin' bomb grenader at this rate. She's just wrecking the fucking field. I honestly should put that scope on her thing. Ideas. How many civilians we got left in the field? 5. Alright.
Roger that. Go on, get going.
Oh, and if you're hearing a bit of loud noise throughout my mic, I do apologize. It seems like everyone decided to have a fucking block party.
Moving on target location.
I'm currently staying in a dormitory and I just hear everyone. Well then. 2 sectoids and an Advent trooper. Kaiser, please kill him. That's what I like to see.
Nailed him.
My goodness. It is getting quite vocal out there.
Heading there now.
Alright, grenades. Oh, come on, can I actually... Yes!
Take this!
Hopefully it'll do enough damage to the truck to make her fire. So he'll have to move in order to do any sort of attack. Otherwise that truck's going to blow up on him. Bit overkill, but honestly, I want at least one of them dead.
Watch the sides!
Mind control. Okay. Alright. That is probably the least effective person you could do that to, but I'm down. Alright, Kaiser, reload.
Ready to go!
Since you got your pistol, go ahead and take a pop shot at that zombie. Maybe if we're lucky, we can get rid of this this alien here. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Missed.
Not even close.
And he's flanked. Alright. Oh, how many enemies do I have left in the 5 enemies left in the field. That would be not a good idea. Let's try it.
Hostile neutralized.
Oh.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear.
Oh.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That was civilian deaths. Never mind. This worked out well. That actually went swimmingly. My goodness. Did they seriously not even get a shot off on my people? Huh. Apparently I was just rusty as fuck when Eric died. So that was one whole mission. Given the amount of time I've spent on this so far, that's what I'm looking at when I'm looking your way but not at the camera. Timer.
Good work out there, Commander. The aliens must be getting nervous.
Probably. Alright then. Probably because he was using the crossbow thing, bolt caster. Which is fine.
Another impressive effort, Commander. My expectations
Your
were high,
efforts do not
and
go
yet you
unnoticed,
have exceeded them.
And Terra's going to be an assault troop. I've got Rex, Valin. That should be enough. I do need to get some more specialists. How many do I have? One. Maybe I'll make Sean. I know I'm favouring people, and that's because they're mine. Depending on any of your enthusiasm, should you want to be added to my roster and join me on my little quest, just go ahead and send me it, and maybe
Now that we've finally got this place
I
up
will.
and running, we should be able to access some of these dormant alien systems.
Ah!
Let's see if you two
One of the
can
first
play
DLCs.
What the?
Shen, getting some kind of interference up here. Seems to be hitting us across the board.
Working on it.
Something triggered your remote uplink. But how is that possible? No one knows these systems.
Shen, power readings just spiked. What the hell is going on down there?
Dad?
Commander, I'm too old to start believing in ghosts, which means someone had to access that unit remotely.
So,
They can access Rover.
what that was essentially the
No telling what else they might be able to
initialization of
I strongly suggest we make
Shen's
investigating
last
that
gift.
signal our top priority.
Our final gift. I think last is right. It opens up a mission where you can go
Looks like Shen
and
was able to confirm the signal's origin. Inputting the coordinates on the map now.
I'll do that in a little while. Essentially, it unlocks an additional troop classification, and I'll go through that once we're actually done with it. You'll see it in the mission anyway, but I don't want to give anything away for those of you who don't know. So I'm going to go back to scanning this guy,
New course.
let him finish, and then probably what after that. Well, I'll go to the supply drop and then we'll be done with that. So I got 62 supplies, that's good. And we'll start scanning that. We'll start. Because all it's going to do is unlock the ability to go to the mission. You don't have to do it immediately once it's there. And now Terra's a ranger as well, and we're going to go ahead and throw.
Commander, I appreciate you
Well,
recruiting
one,
new staff for the engineering team.
because I've been
but
meaning
as
to do
it
this
stands,
for
we have people still
days
waiting for an
now.
assignment.
Get
We can have them
Brianna,
working on construction, excavation,
and I'm going
or
to put
staffing
her
a
into the
facility.
Guerrilla Tactics School. Actually, let me see what her proficiency is first. You soldiers. There she is. A hack of 5. Well, they all start with 5. So, I'm going to put her as a specialist because I said I wanted another one, and it's a good class. And I'm going to need more. And then there'll be other stuff. I do have engineers. Why am I not breaking this stuff apart? I'm so dumb.
Commander, so
Gotta go
far
that
I
way.
haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this
So
stuff
I haven't
out,
wasted my
we
time
can
with that for a
probably
little
use
bit.
the
Now
space
see,
for a
you
new
need an
facility.
engineer to clear this
Excavation
stuff
is
out.
underway,
And
Commander,
you also have the
but it's
ability
going
to
take some
use that
time to
intel
get
I
all that
mentioned
stuff
to
cleared out.
occasionally purchase engineers and scientists to make things go faster. Black market needs to be out though. Probably after the first month, I think, is when it is shown. But we'll see once the supply drop, because this is the first incoming resistance message where that guy.
Under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
So those two you can buy at HQ.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens.
And these are the things that are going to be happening over the next month.
Project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources
Actually,
stashed
no.
outside
We'll
of
go ahead
Advent's
and go
reach.
get that one because I want that money.
Means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover
But
this
money,
stuff for
supplies,
ourselves.
same difference. So we'll start scanning that, probably finish, and then so that's done.
Setting course for Eastern United States.
I said no.
Commander, to aid in your efforts, we have gathered additional.
Well, actually, I'll go over
resources
this.
and
So,
staff at Resistance
at your
headquarters
HQ,
for your
there will be
use.
people that you can actually purchase, and things that you can do a little bit better, like scanning bonus. You can make it go faster. Spending your time at home base actually does increase the medical stuff, construction costs. There's an engineer. If I felt so inclined, I could buy him, but I'm gonna wait for right now because I don't. Supplies are a finite resource. You don't want to just go ahead and just get rid of them
Avenger plotting
right
new
away
course.
if you can avoid it, unless it's like something that you need. Finish scanning that guy.
Commander, we have a priority.
Melody's
message
back.
coming
Yay.
through.
What's this?
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Thanks,
That
Chairman.
tower's been rotting away for years, if not decades.
So, he just gave you a kind of brief oversight into the Avatar project. They don't know what it is. The goal is to try and find it and stop it. Big surprise.
Commander,
Investigate
if we're sending in
facility.
a squad, I'd like permission to go along.
Nope, not yet.
Whoever sent that message,
Shen's
they know
last
as much about my father's
So,
systems as I do.
the Avatar
and I wanna
project.
find out
This
more.
is essentially the
I'm the
countdown
only one who
timer
knows what to look for.
to
I should
this
be there.
game.
We're tracking the aliens'
You
progress
will
on this Avatar project.
very
finish what
quickly
they've
realize
started,
that
it
if
sounds
you
like it'll
don't
be the end for all
start
of us.
causing those blocks to go back, because there'll be instances where you have the ability to reduce the productivity of the Avatar project, you'll basically have 20 days and then you just lose the game. They find you, destroy you, cause a whole bunch of bad things to happen.
Setting course for Sector
I'm gonna go
10,
into this,
Eastern United
scan
States.
for a day, and I'll be able to go over the weapon upgrades because that'll be done. Yay! She's done.
I have made a number of
Yay!
interesting
Weapon upgrades are
These
done.
magnetic-based weapons are a lot like
New
the
research.
early railgun prototypes. They fire projectiles at extremely high velocity.
So that is going to help us out a lot. Now, unfortunately, what that unlocked literally was the shotgun, the rifle, and the pistol. So we actually have to do research on like the sniper rifle and the heavy weapon. We'll start that because I want the sniper rifle.
Valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Commander?
This is where you would go into to build like your weapons and armor. See how it says squad upgrade? In the previous game, you would have to buy an individual weapon for every single person. It was absolutely annoying because it costs so much to outfit a squad more than your main squad. But in the DLC of that last game, you got attacked at your main base and you'd be having people with like starting equipment, so starting armor, starting assault rifles, jump out and do absolute nothing to like end tier enemies. And this game helped kind of like bridge that gap with squad upgrades. So when you upgrade a weapon, everyone has it. So much better. I was taken aback when that finally happened. Of course, I didn't really realize it for almost the first day I was playing, so I was like, just one fucking shard gun. I can't justify spending 75 supplies when I can go and build something else, right?
I've been digging through some of the old data
Yeah, I was
files
dumb when I
Central
finally
has
figured
been
that
holding
part
onto
out.
since before the
I looked at
war.
myself in the mirror
I
and
keep
was
running
like,
across
you
notes
need to fix
scrawled in
yourself.
English and what looks like
And learn how to
German.
read.
I should probably ask him about it.
But anyway, I've been going on and on for a little while now. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you liked it, please tap the like button. And still, any comments about what you want coming from the channel and just this series in general, I'm more than happy to hear it. You know, send me some hate mail. It's all the same to me. But I hope to see you next time, and